Well, it's been a busy week for doctor's appointments. 4 out of 5 days this week I had appointments. Monday, I talked with the genetic counselor who's arranging for some genetic tests from my blood work today to look for certain genetic markers that may be of significance to my kids, so that they'll be more aware of some predispositions if there are those genetic markers there. Those results should be back in a couple weeks or so. Tuesday, went to the dentist to have him do the prep work for the bridge that's going to go across where that tooth was removed by the oral surgeon. So I did a lot of preparation work for that. That bridge should be back in about 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. I think it was 3 weeks for to have that finally finalized. Then I'll be able to eat solid food on that side again. Wednesday, actually, had a day off from appointments, got to just work. Thursday, saw my urologist, Dr. Mullins. He wants to kind of keep on top of everything and see how things were going with the oncologist treatments with the Zytiga and so on. Says everything's looking, good for the course of treatment. So he thinks we're going the right direction. I'll go back and see him in September for the next Eligard shot. Those are 6-month shots, and that 6 months will be up in September. So see him again then. And then today saw Dr. Aerosmith's physician assistant. Wanting to keep on top of everything that I'm handling the course of treatment okay, and that the side effects are manageable, which they are. I mean, they're inconvenient, but they're manageable, and I can still work. That's kind of the most essential question, really. The tissue analysis from the cancer that they went back and did showed apparently 3 mutations that are not of particular significance at the moment, maybe in the future. I don't know what that means exactly. Maybe I'll have him explain that to me again. I'll see him again in 2 weeks, and then another month after that. So initially he wants to really be on top of everything, make sure I'm handling the treatments well. And then as time goes on, those visits will be less and less frequent. Bone density scan was normal, and I asked, well, when's the next bone density scan going to be? It's just at the end of the treatment. So you got one at the beginning, one at the end, compare the two, see how the bone's handled 2 years worth of bone degrading treatment. But the prednisone's supposed to mitigate that, so side effects, I'm thankful, are very manageable. Still fatigue quite easily and sometimes unpredictably. A little more joint pain and back pain than normal. I seem to pull muscles a little easier than normal, and they take a little longer to heal. But a lot of those potential side effects the Lord has spared me from. I am very grateful. Blood work was mostly normal. A few little things outside the range. Just a little bit of kidney issue, a little bit of low iron, which I knew anyway, anemia, and so on. But nothing that is so out of the ordinary that it's of a concern to them. So they're happy. I'm happy. So go to my best friend's funeral tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to that, and I am looking forward to that. Herman was a wonderful believer. I know he's in the arms of Jesus, and yet we miss him here terribly. And so I'll be glad to pay my respects to the family and say my farewells and close that very precious chapter in my life with my best friend. Thank you so much for your prayers, for me, for throughout all of this. I know prayers are so important. The old Puritan John Bunyan said about prayer, he said, in prayer it is better to have heart without words than words without heart. Been there more than once. Prayer, he says, will make a man cease from sin, or sin entice a man to cease from prayer. I've found that to be true as well. The spirit of prayer, he says, is more precious than treasures of gold and silver. The spirit of prayer, that overriding disposition of personality that is permeated, marinated in prayer. Such a precious thing, and more precious than silver and gold. He says, pray often, for prayer is a shield to the soul, a sacrifice to God, and a scourge for Satan. Keep up those prayers. I'm so grateful for your prayers, because I've said before that the prayers of God's people are like the paintbrushes with which God paints the ever-expanding canvas of world history. Thank you so much for lending him those paintbrushes so that he can hear and answer the prayers of his people as he delights to do. It's a very, very comforting thought in the midst of everything. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.